Can a budget calendar help me plan my monthly spending? Can it keep me on top of my monthly payment due dates? What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mentally Financial with Gary B. On this podcast, I talk personal finance for beginners. I need for you to take a moment to get something to take some notes. I think today's topic is going to help you a lot in life with keeping yourself on track with your money. I'll be right back. Peace. What's up, everybody? This your boy Gary B from the popular podcast Mentally Financial. I get asked all the time, do I do one-on-one sessions or lives? The answer to that is yes. All you got to do is visit me at my website, www.gbronejuniorfinancial.com. Set up a free session and we can talk. Talk with you soon. A new episode of Mentally Financial with Gary B drops every Sunday, 12 p.m. Peace. Welcome back to Mentally Financial with Gary B, aka the Budget Guy. Today's episode, we're going to talk about budget calendars, what it is, and why it matters. I'm going to talk about three things in particular: what is a budget calendar, why using a budget calendar matters, and how to create your monthly budget calendar. Okay. We all know that calendars help us stay on track, like going to doctor's appointments and meetings, right? Well, also it's good for a good useful tool for budgeting. I want y'all to know that. If you're looking at better organizing your financial life, here's how you can start with a budget calendar. First, let's start with what a budget calendar is. A budget calendar is a calendar that keeps track of payment amounts and due dates. It's a helpful way to estimate how much money will flow in and out in a given month. You can use the traditional or digital calendar you already have, or you can search for a free app or template online. A budget calendar should include income, bills, saving contributions. You can certainly log small, irregular transactions too, but however, it might be tough to pencil in every little coffee or soda or drink or whatever, a little lunch that you might get, or anticipate how much you might spend at a grocery store. You might ask why using a budget calendar matters. Laying out your income, your upcoming purchases, debts, and goals for each month that can help you manage your money and reduce surprises. You know what I'm saying? A budget calendar gives you a sense of what you'll spend and when. It reminds you of making your payments on time also, which prevents fees or a drop in your credit scores. Y'all got to remember that if you're trying to build your credit, on-time payments is the best way to do it. That's 35% of your credit history. Look ahead at the month's expenses also allows you to plan. Get in the habit of saving and making adjustments as needed. For example, if you have a sizable student loan bill coming up, you might cut back on spending the week prior to ensure that you make enough money to make that minimum payment. Now, I don't believe in minimum payments, but if you have to make a minimum payment, at least you'll know what you're looking at because you've already planned all of your, expenses the month prior. Now, let's talk about how to create your monthly budget calendar, okay? First, decide if you want to use a paper calendar, digital calendar, or both, because either one is good, y'all, okay? So just choose what's best for you. Then start tracking your expenses. Look back at your past account statements to spot like repeat costs. Like there's some things you do the same every month. So you want to look at that. Next, mark each transaction amount along with a brief description on the corresponding day. Okay. Now, what that means is if you know that you got to pay the car note, just make a little mental note on that paper what it's for. Consider setting reminders on your phone or your computer to notify you when the bills are due, okay? You will also write in expenses as they occur so you can monitor your spending in real time. You may say, hey, I went to McDonald's by accident, or you went somewhere. You want to monitor that, okay? So you might want to jot that down. I know this is going to have to be mental, like mental reset, because you're going to have to learn to really, really do this. We forget we're humans, all right? Also add a few or more details to the calendar as you like. You know what I'm saying? So make it as long or short as you like, okay? Try having some fun with it. Color code the calendars, you know what I'm saying? Your categories or whatever you want to do. draw pictures, or schedule spending challenges. That's what I do. I say, well, this month I want to spend this amount of money. Sometimes I go over, sometimes I stay under, but I try to play with it. And that way you get better at it. Okay. It's also about finding what works for you. And that's what I'm talking about. So you just cannot just sit there and think you're doing something and it's going to take you to another level. You got to remember, this is your plan. We're trying to keep you on track. We're trying to get that credit score that you want. Okay. Now, with all that being said, you know me. Hey, this is Mentally Financial with Gary B. I talk about personal finance in 10 minutes or less. But like I always say, I do the research. You just got to follow. Peace. Thank you for checking out this week's episode. I hope I dropped a little knowledge on you that you can use. A new episode drops every Sunday at 12 p.m. Google me and you'll find me wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Until the next episode, peace.